quiet corner of my mind, where your laughter still unwinds like golden light through window shades, dancing in the plans we made. Coffee cups and rainy streets, your gentle hands brushing mine in peace. Every glance a slow ballet. We never needed words to say. Time rolls on like a midnight train, but it circles back again to the warmth we once created, to a love that never faded. Echoes of a soft embrace still linger in this space, like a saxophone crying low in a late night radio. Every whisper, every sigh still drifts across the sky in the hush of evening's grace. Echoes of a soft embrace. Silk reflections, candlelight, your shadow moving in the night, slow dancing in the living room, two hearts beating out of tune. Your perfume on my coat, a love letter that you wrote, simple words but deeply true. Every line led back to you. Now the vinyl spins alone in a house that's not our home, but the melody remains, flowing softly through my veins. Echoes of a soft embrace time can never quite erase, like the guitar gently weeps while the restless city sleeps. Every heartbeat knows your name, burning like a steady flame in the hush of evening's grace. Echoes of a soft embrace. The saxophone confess all the love we left unpressed. If I close my eyes tonight, I can feel you hold me tight in the rhythm, smooth and slow, like a river's afterglow. I still hear you call through the pain, like velvet wrapped around my soul. You were my rhythm, you were my role. No goodbye was ever said, just silent tears we softly shed. But love like ours does not depart, it lives in every broken heart. Echoes of a soft embrace still shimmer in your trace, like a trumpet soft and blue. Every note reminds me of you. Through the years, through the night, you're the pulse beneath the light, in the hush of endless space. So I music play as the night turns into day, and in every slow refrain I feel your arms again. Oh, in every quiet place I find your warm embrace, just an echo, but it's enough to stay. Sunset melting on your skin, amber light we're standing in, your shadow leaning into mine, like we were running out of time. Slow reflections in your eyes, soft as whispered lullabies, every color turning gold, every truth we never told. The sky was blushing pink and blue, like it knew what we would do. Hearts exposed without defense, lost inside the consequence. Golden hour confession, tender moment, you gave your heart to me. City skyline far away, but in your arms I chose to stay. No more hiding how we feel, no more doubts to conceal. Your fingertips across my face, slow and full of quiet grace, like a melody so rare, hanging softly in the air. Time was holding back the dark while you left your mark. Every promise in your tone felt like finally coming home. Confession, like a saxophone so warm, every sweet expression sheltered from the storm. Golden hour confession, where the truth was shining through. In that glowing second, I belong to you. Let the saxophone cry slow, like the sun sinking low. Let the guitar gently sing of the courage love can bring. If I could relive that scene where the sky was honeyed cream, I would pause the falling night, keep us in that light. Your breath against my ear, saying what I long to hear. No more silence, no disguise, just honesty in your eyes. Even if the night moved on and the golden glow was gone, that confession still remains, running softly through my veins. Golden hour confession, still glowing in my mind. Every soft reflection leaves the dark behind. Golden hour confession, like a trumpet pure and bright. In that fragile moment, love felt so right. Now when sunsets paint the sky, I remember you and I, standing in that amber hue, where every word was true. And as the daylight fades away, I still hear you softly say, in the hush of evening sight, you were always mine. Your fingers slowly tracing mine. No need for words, we understood. That kind of love that feels so good. City lights through window panes, soft reflections in the rain. Your eyes saying what lips won't say, in that gentle hidden way. Time was hanging by a thread on every word we never said. In the silence we could trust, there was something more than us. A whisper between us, floating in the dark, soft and unseen, but igniting every spark. A whisper between us, like a saxophone so blue. Every breath I take still carries you. Late night talks on empty streets, matching footsteps, steady beats. Your coat wrapped around my shoulders, love making us a little bolder. Taxi lights and moonlit skies, truth reflecting in your eyes. We were standing on the edge of every promise, every pledge. No one else could hear the sound of our hearts without a doubt. In the space where we would stand, just your touch inside my hand. A whisper between us, soft as falling rain, tender and endless, this hidden pain. Whisper between us like a guitar playing low. In a world so loud we move slow. Let the piano tell the tale of a love too strong to fail. Let the saxophone confess all the feelings we suppressed. If I could freeze that night under Silver City light, I would hold that fragile truth of our fearless youth. Even now across the miles, I remember all your smiles like velvet wrapped around my heart. We were never far apart. Those seasons changed their hue. Every road still leads to you. In the quiet of the night, your whisper feels so right. A whisper between us still echoes in my soul, gentle as a memory, but making me whole. A whisper between us like a trumpet, warm and clear. Through the passing years, you're still here. Now the city sleeps again, and I let the music bend into something soft and true that brings me back to you. In every silent pause, in every tender blues, there's always been a whisper between us. City lights are fading slow, neon rivers gently flow. Your reflection in the rain calls my heart back again. We were fire in the dark, two soft shadows, one slow spark. Every word you used to say still lingers in the air this way. Time moves on, but I remain dancing in your memory's flame, like a record softly spinning back to where our love was beginning. Midnight velvet, smooth and blue. Every dream still leads to you, like a saxophone crying low. In a world moving slow, midnight velvet in your eyes, tender truth, no disguise. If I close my heart to the night, you're the rhythm holding me tight. Candles flicker, shadows sway. Your perfume won't fade away. Champagne laughter, crystal skies, soft reflections in your eyes. We had music in our skin. the silence fills the room, like a rose in late perfume. But the melody we made never truly fades. Midnight velvet, warm and deep, promises we couldn't keep. Like a guitar gently weeps, while the lonely city sleeps. Midnight velvet in the rain, sweet as pleasure, soft as pain. Every note still feels brand new, every song begins with you. Every heartbeat in between plays the love we've always been. If I could hold that midnight air, I would find you waiting there. In the hush of soft cafe lights, in those endless summer nights, I still feel your fingertips, like velvet poetry on my lips. A slow groove under my skin, where your love has always been. Midnight velvet, don't let go. Wrap me in that afterglow, like a vinyl spinning round in that timeless jazzy sound. Midnight velvet, stay with me in this tender memory. Though the night fades into blue, every heartbeat hums for you. City lights grow dim and pale, but our love is in the tail of a sax that softly cries under velvet midnight skies. Oh, midnight velvet, still holding you in every shade of midnight blue. Soft canvas in your arms, evening slowly settling in, your shadow dancing on the wall, like we had no fears at all. Outside the world was rushing by, but in your arms time would sigh. Every second felt so wide, with your heartbeat next to mine. No clocks were ticking there, just your fingers in my hair. In that quiet, sacred space, I found my resting place. Timeless in your arms, where the night feels warm and long, safe from every storm, wrapped inside our songs. Timeless in your arms, like a saxophone so blue, and every beat of my heart was always leading to you. Slow jazz playing in the room, lavender and soft perfume, your laughter falling like rain, washing away the pain. Window open to the breeze, city humming through the trees, but nothing else could compare to the silence that we shared. Every whisper that you made still echoes in the shade, like a melody that stays through the turning of the days. Timeless in your arms, where forever felt so near, sheltered from all harm, with nothing left to fear. Timeless in your arms, like a guitar crying low, every tender spark moved so soft and slow. Even now when you're not here, I can feel you near, like velvet wrapped around my soul. You still make me whole. Though seasons change and lovers part, you remain inside my heart, like a rhythm deep and true. Every road leads back to you. Timeless in your arms, still the safest place I know, burning bright and warm with a steady glow. Timeless in your arms, like a trumpet clear and strong, even as time moves on, our love plays on. When the night is calm and still, and the city loses thrill, I close my eyes and find your arms around me, intertwined in every gentle tune. Underneath the moon, I'm forever where we are. Timeless in your arms, timeless in your arms. Harbor lights are glowing low, midnight tide begins to flow. Your silhouette against the sea still drifts like a memory. Salted air and summer skin, begin. Barefoot on the wooden pier, you said forever starts right here. Time was just an open shore, we didn't ask for more. Every wave that touched the sand felt like fate within our hands. Sailing through yesterday on an ocean made of blue. Every wave still says your name, every wind brings back to you. Sailing through yesterday, where our hearts were unafraid. In the rhythm of the tide, our love was gently played. Morning coffee, tangled sheets, sunlight dancing at our feet. Your laughter floating in the breeze, soft as whispers through the trees. We were compass, we were chart, mapping out each other's hearts. No horizon far enough to outrun that kind of love. Now the shoreline feels so wide with only echoes of the tide. But if I listen close enough, I still feel your touch. Sailing through yesterday like a saxophone so warm, drifting in a sweet refrain, sheltered from the storm. Sailing through yesterday, though the years have slipped away, in the current of my soul you will always stay. Let the sax cry soft and long, like a lonely sailor's song. Let the guitar gently sway, like the waves we used to play. If I could cast one more line back to you across time, I would anchor in that place of your tender embrace. Even now when nights are still, I can feel that ocean thrill, like velvet water on my skin, where your love has always been. No goodbye was carved in stone, just two hearts left alone. But love like ours never dies, it just sails across the skies. Sailing through yesterday on a sea of midnight blue, every star becomes a light leading me to you. Sailing through yesterday, where forever felt so near. In every rolling wave I still hold you here. Harbor lights begin to fade, but the music softly plays. In the hush before the dawn, I know our love lives on, through every tide and sway. I drift but never stray, still sailing through yesterday. silver shadows on the wall. Summer whispers down the hall. Your silhouette in candlelight, turning darkness into white. We were poetry in motion, slow and deep as the ocean. Every heartbeat, every sigh felt like we could never say goodbye. Time was softer in your arms, safe from every distant harm. Like the world just slipped away when you asked me to stay. Moonlight over memories, shining through the trees like a saxophone so blue, playing all we used to do. Every touch, every kiss still drifts in the midnight mist, under eternity. Moonlight over memories, late night drives with no direction, windows down, pure connection. Radio playing our favorite tune, slow dancing in the living room. Champagne, laughter, crystal skies, dreaming big in your eyes. We were fearless, we were young. Love was resting on our tongues. Now the night feels bittersweet, echoes walking down my street, but your rhythm lingers on like a half-forgotten song. Moonlight for memories falling like a gentle breeze, like a guitar crying low in a world that moves too slow. Every star up above still reflects our kind of love, floating through infinity. Moonlight over memories. Let the piano softly speak of the promises we keep. Let the saxophone confess all the words we left unsaid. If I could relive one night under that pale silver light, I would hold you close again. Let the moment never end. I still feel your fingertips like velvet fire on my lips, a slow groove under my skin, where your love has always been. Seasons change and people fade, some melodies are never played without your name inside the chord, without the truth we can't ignore. Moonlight over memories still brings me to my knees, like a trumpet soft and warm, sheltering me from the storm. Every dream still carries you, painted in that midnight blue, endless as the deepest sea. Moonlight over memories, when the night is calm and still, and the city loses thrill. I close my eyes and I can see you reaching back to me. In that gentle silver glow, there's a love I'll always know, shining through eternity. Moonlight over memories. Champagne twilight in your eyes, city glow in soft disguise, your fingers tracing circles slow on my skin like falling snow. Silk curtains in the summer breeze, whispers drifting through the keys of an old piano playing low. Every note we used to know. Time was moving out of sight, wrapped in velvet, wrapped in night. Every heartbeat, every breath felt too tender to forget. Silk and sentiment, hearts that never needed words, like a saxophone lament. Every feeling softly heard. Silk and sentiment, slow dancing in the dark. Every touch was heaven sent, leaving fire in a spark. Late cafe on 5th and Main, laughing in the pouring rain. Your lipstick on my glass of wine, cherry red and so divine. Taxi lights on midnight streets, your high heels and steady beats. We were rhythm, we were rhyme, moving gently out of time. Now the record spins alone in a house that's not our own, but the melody remains flowing softly through my veins. Silk and sentiment, like a guitar crying blue. Every sigh was heaven sent, every dream began with you. Silk and sentiment, underneath the neon glow. Love was deep and innocent in a world that moved too slow. Let the saxophone confess all the nights in that red dress. Let the guitar gently weep for the promises we keep. If I could press rewind tonight, hold you underneath that light, I would never let you go, never let the silence grow. velvet skin, like a secret pulled within, a slow groove beneath my soul, where your love still takes control. No goodbye was ever clear, just fading music in my ear, but silk remembers every line of your body next to mine. Silk and sentiment burning softly in my chest, every moment heaven sent, even in our loneliness. Silk and sentiment, like a trumpet warm and bright, every memory permanent in the quiet of the night. Now the city sleeps again, soft as summer rain, and somewhere in the dark I still feel your spark. Silk and sentiment lingering in the air, like a slow jazz prayer, still wrapped around us there. Back when the nights felt longer and every touch was stronger, we were leaning out on fire escapes, chasing dreams we couldn't name. Your laughter in the summer air, midnight wind through your hair. We didn't need a reason why, we had forever in our eyes. Time was just a gentle friend, we never thought it had an end. Every promise felt so true, every road led back to you. When love was young and hearts were free, we were all we'd ever need. Like a saxophone playing low in a world moving slow. When love was young, we believed every whisper in the breeze. Still I hear that tender song of when love was young. Late night diners, neon signs, sharing secrets over wine. Your hand resting over mine, like everything would be just fine. We were dancing in the rain, laughing through the little pain. Every kiss a sweet surprise, stars reflected in your eyes. Now the years have come and gone, but the feeling lingers on, like a melody so strong, still playing in my heart. When love was young and wild and warm, safe inside each other's arms, like a guitar softly cries under pale September skies. When love was young, we were bold, every story left untold. Still I feel it deep inside. When love was young. Let the piano take me back to that old familiar track, where your shadow danced with mine in perfect rhythm, perfect time. If I could stay one more night in that like gold and faded light. I would hold you close and say, let's never let this slip away. I still see your gentle smile, crossing oceans, crossing miles. Though we've grown and drifted far, you're still my brightest star. Love may change its shape and hue, but it leaves a trace of truth in every chord the band plays on, in every quiet dawn. When love was young, it felt so right, burning softly in the night, like a trumpet warm and clear, calling you back near. When love was young, we were strong, every moment like a song. And though time keeps moving on, that love lives on. Now the city's fast asleep, and the silence runs so deep. But somewhere in the blue, I still remember you. In the hush before the dawn, I hear our favorite song softly playing on. From when love